People think it's going to be usual match day conditions during the period of the Olympic and Paralympic Games. It's not the case. There's no parking at any venue because this is the first public transport games. So if you're coming to the Olympic football, park and walk, park and ride, it's the best option for you. It's easy, it's close by. And Gary Neville's here today to show us how easy it is to use.
Tournaments like this should be all about the fan experience and making sure that they're actually going into the stadium in a good manner. And so I think anything that we can do to promote to the fans, to get them to understand that it will not be a normal fan parking and travel experience, and make sure that they go onto the website to have a look is good.
There's park and walk sites, there's park and ride sites, there's directly managed coach services, which are, you know, an express service of coaches running from all over the UK to certain Olympic venues. Obviously cycling, walking, using existing public transport, there's loads of ways to get to your event.
I think it will be a showcase for football, the Olympic tournament. I think when the game starts, when the euphoria begins, when the newspapers start talking about all the different events and the fact that there's still an availability of tickets to go and watch, I think that you'll find a lot more tickets are sold. I think the football tournament will be a very successful tournament, and particularly if the GB team do well. When you look at the history of the competition for GB in terms of an Olympic team, there hasn't been one since 1960. Go back to 1948, and Sir Matt Busby, the great Manchester United manager who we're here today, was the actual manager of the team. There is a history and a tradition for a Great Britain Olympic football team, and I think it should go on. I really do. I don't see the cynical approach to this at all. There seems to be quite a bit of negativity sort of leading up to it, but I think once people have seen it in its flesh and taken it for what it is, which is a group of young men and a couple of older men trying to win a football tournament and doing the very best that they can and promoting sport and the things that sport gives everybody, I can only see good in it, really. You must go on getaheadofthegames.com. You must prepare early, buy your tickets early, prepare your transport early, and don't assume that you're just going to be okay and turn up and go in your normal car park.